I am answering practice set number 5, factoring. So for this problem, I will answer both. For this problem, I must factor these both terms. So factoring this both is to factor this, we must find the greatest common factor of these two terms. To find them, we must so we're going to start with the coefficients, which is 48 and 16. And since 16 is the greatest common factor that can divide both itself and the 48. 48 exactly, which is equals to 1 and 3. So the GCF of the coefficient is 16. So I'm gonna use 16 for our problem. Now for the next part, we're going to look at the variables. For the variables, we're going to choose the smaller variable, which is A14. Smaller variable, I mean smaller exponent of the variable. So we're gonna choose A14 and B9. Now you might be wondering, why am I not putting the C/6? That is because the C/6 is on the next term rather than on the first term. So if we multiplied it, 48 would become A14 and B11 with C/6, and the answer would be wrong. So we are not going to put the 48 outside our equation. So the next step is we must put the parentheses to multiply the 16, the A15, the B9, and the C6. So to get this answer right here, we must first subtract B/11 to B/9. Not subtract, but divide. I just meant to subtract the exponent to each other. So since 11 minus 9 is equals to 2, we would put our 3 first, so that we can get our 48. So 16 times 3 is equals to 48. Yeah, 48 and B11 is equal to 2, and then minus 16, so only A, so that 14 can be added to itself to 15, and no B since we already have B here, and just C6, not G6, C6. So this would be our answer. If we multiply 16 to 3, it would be equal to 48. Added this 14, then added that would be B to 11th, and then minus 16 to A, 16, and then A would be added by itself, and then B would be just copied, and then C would just be copied. So our answer is correct. B11, 16, 15, and this would be our answer.